she was fine, like she was okay in the beginning.
This is Tapora Marics, a mother who would soon realize that a true crime can begin in the time it takes to watch a movie trailer. So how a child was left alone there, the vehicle climbed toward 100 degrees?
Here, baby.
Serious, 30 minutes, ma'am?
Yeah, hey, come here.
Why would you wait 30 minutes to call us?
The video opens outside a movie theater in Lake City, Florida. A 2-year-old girl was rescued from extremely warm conditions car while her mother was reportedly out watching a movie. A theater employee begins explaining what caught their attention.
I noticed she went back and she went outside with the baby. She came back in and out, like, I think once or twice.
Okay.
No baby with her the first time.
Okay.
I didn't know where the baby was.
According to officials, the temperature inside the vehicle may have exceeded 100 degrees. Officers questioned the mother about why it took roughly 30 minutes before emergency services were contacted.
And she was fine, like she was okay in the
So the
beginning.
theater's open. Why would you not walk up to the window right there and tell them to call 911 for you?
Because I was trying to get her to open the door.
Police described the toddler's condition when responders arrived: flushed skin, sweating heavily, and crying. The narration notes the outside temperature was already in the 90-ish degrees, making the situation especially unsafe. The timeline is rewound to the date of the incident.
The degree of annoyed, she waited 30 minutes
To even call.
to call. Like what?
Trying to get her done like
30 minutes.
Officers were called on July 19 to a Regal cinema after concern was raised that a toddler was locked inside a hot vehicle. According to the police report referenced in the narration, the child's mother, identified as Tapora Marics, told officers the toddler had been locked inside the car for about half an hour. There were no windows down, no air conditioning running, and no adult supervising the child during that time.
And my siblings just got here and I had to go get my phone.
You got a punch?
I did.
She's been in there for like 30 minutes already.
Yeah, one.
You got one? Go ahead.
I know, baby.
Go other side, other side, other side. Is that fire? 375. See, if you can just advise fire and EMS, the child's been in the car for about 30 minutes. Vehicle's not running in the heat.
Come here, baby.
Are you serious? 30 minutes, ma'am?
Yeah, hey, come here.
Why would you wait 30 minutes to call us?
You're okay.
I was trying to get her to open
I know. Come here, baby.
I didn't have my phone on me.
Yeah, you guys can go ahead and go with her. Ma'am, you can hang tight for a second. Talk to this officer right here. He's going to get some information from you. Go. You need to go get her 43? Yeah. The degree of annoyed, she waited 30 minutes
To even call.
to call. Like what?
Trying to get her done like
30 minutes.
30 minutes.
30 minutes in the car.
No AC.
No AC, no nothing.
Why?
She said she was trying to get her to unlock the door and she left her phone in the theater and she didn't want to run back in to get it.
Are you serious?
So serious right now. Is she hot to the touch?
She's trying to get the child unlocked.
So EMS is saying though she's good.
We have to advise this man so we punch the window.
No.
Don't worry about it.
But you need to run. Yeah, we'll document it in the report. Yeah.
And just get us. We got her statement already.
If you listen carefully, you can sense the frustration of the officers and paramedics that day. The police report stated that Tapora's reaction deeply concerned them. She showed almost no concern, even as her daughter was crying loudly in the hot car and needed rescuing. And her subsequent explanation did little to improve the situation. Back on scene, the mother explains again that she didn't call immediately because she believed the child could unlock the door and because her phone was inside the theater.
Can I go around this way to see her?
I don't know if it's open. You want to stay in the stairway? It's not open. They're trying to keep this. There's AC in there. They're trying to keep the air inside
Okay.
because she's hot.
I just wanted to make sure because I know I didn't call instantly because I was trying to get her to open the door. I didn't have my phone on me. My phone was stuck inside the theater.
What do you mean stuck? Like
it was inside. I didn't have nobody was out here to help me like call or anybody, and she was fine. Like she was okay in the
so the
beginning.
theater's open. Why would you not walk up to the window right there and tell them to call 911 for you?
Because I was trying to get her to open the door. Because in the beginning she was fine. She was laughing. She was playing. I was like,
Of course, but after 30 minutes and over 100 degrees, how do you think that's going to affect her? Do you understand what I'm saying?
yes,
You understand what I'm getting at?
I understand what you're saying. I understand what you're getting at. But I'm trying to tell you, it's never mind.
Can I get her name
Her name.
and her date of birth? What's your first name?
My first name is Tapora. Tipora.
Last name?
Marics Jackson.
She's up here at the theater for whatever reason, I'm assuming to watch a movie. She locks herself in the car. So instead of, and her phone is already inside the theater somehow, but the baby never made it into the theater. So baby locks herself inside the car. So instead of calling 911 immediately or going to summon help from the window, she tries to get the baby to unlock the door. So baby's not unlocking the door, so she doesn't want to leave the baby to go inside to get her phone to call 911, doesn't want to walk up to the window to get the concierge up there to call 911, so instead waits 30 minutes with this child in this not running hot car.
What was she doing for 30 minutes?
Standing there at the window, trying to talk to baby and unlocking the door.
So her phone is up there.
Her phone's in the theater. She has it now, I think. No, that might be her wallet. But yeah. 30 minutes. Talk to EMS. The baby was obviously in distress. The baby was screaming, crying. The baby's hot to the touch. Maybe 1, 2, 2. About to be 2. I don't know. Bro. I can't get my 4-year-old to unlock I can't get my 4-year-old to unlock the damn door.
You already got it?
Yeah, we had to punch the window. Yeah. She's hot. Yeah, she was. Yeah, she's in the back there working on her in the truck.
How bad is it?
Yeah, she was pretty hot. She was screaming. Manger.
You did? Yeah, good job. That's what I was going to probably do.
Yeah, we got 20 minutes. That's ridiculous.
I was on the way. I was 18.
Yeah, straight up. Punch that window. Like, we not gonna bust the window. Like, in this car. And she's so nonchalant, acting like it's nothing. Like, her story is making sense to her. She didn't even realize it.
That temperature. 20 minutes, that's what I was going to do right there.
Yeah.
That kid ain't screaming at me.
Yeah, 30 minutes. The baby was in the car.
She was trying to get the child.
Hey, for the report, you want to ask dispatch to get the current temperature outside and put it in the call notes for you.
Ask him right now.
Yeah, just ask them on the radio.
See y'all later. See you later.
They transporting? Okay. I'm gonna have to go. Oh, she go. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Can somebody take me so I can get in my truck to go see her? Like, what you gonna do?
Who is this? This is your son, or who's he to you?
That's my brother.
This is your brother?
Yes.
Is there another adult here with the car?
No.
Okay.
No. Please. No, not right now. Not right now. Please.
I'm about to go ahead and have him hook her up because she's getting more agitated and I don't want any issues. She's 100% needs to go to jail. What do you think?
Yeah, we can do that.
You want to go ahead and advise her that she's going to be 10-15 and yeah.
Alright, so I got to hold on to this.
Yeah, just go ahead and put her in class.
Alright, man. Go ahead and turn around for me. Yep, go ahead and turn around for me. Go ahead. Hands behind your back. Thank you. Is that your travel dangerous?
Yeah.
You're gonna be going to jail today for child endangerment.
Okay, that's fine.
Has anybody been in there?
The police report stated that the outside temperature that day was 94 degrees with a heat index of 107 degrees, a temperature that could cause the temperature inside a car to rise rapidly to unsafe levels. In her testimony, Tapora said she went to see the Smurfs with her brother and sister. Her daughter initially went into the theater with her, but because the baby was crying so much, she had to get up and leave repeatedly. Even so, she tried to continue watching until she decided to take her daughter to the car. According to Tapora, when she closed the front passenger door and went around to the driver's door, she didn't realize that the door had automatically locked and the keys were still inside the car.
So, she was inside with the baby and brought the baby out to the car.
Halfway through the movie or something? Like, what was the...
That's what but when they started telling me, I was like, hold on, because this is some pertinent information.
You're gonna need Tugman. Hold on.
Well, he's getting the number for the child's father.
Okay. We need parents for them other two as well, because they only 12 and 13 or 12 and 14.
Officers speak with theater employees to confirm what they observed. One employee explains they saw the woman leave the building with the child and later return without the child.
So what? So she brought the baby in, or?
I did not witness any of it, but I
Okay.
asked them if they saw anything, and so they did say that they
Okay.
saw some stuff. So
I'm assuming they were watching the movie. They came out to the lobby kind of deal. The kid was kind of like walking around the lobby and stuff, so I noticed that she brought a kid outside. She came back in. She came outside again, but I wasn't aware if she like came back in or not again.
So when she came out, she had the baby with her. And did she come back in with the baby, or was the baby?
First time, no. She came back in again, not with the baby as well.
Okay. Did she ever say anything to y'all? Never mentioned like.
She didn't notice us at all, like kind of. She didn't.
Okay. Did she look like she was in a panic or anything like that?
No.
Or didn't look like she was in any type of distress? Were the other children, the other kids, those two older ones, were they with y'all when that happened?
No.
Or with her when that happened? I'm sorry. They were not. Were they still in the movie, or?
I do not. I
Just don't recall
I
seeing
saw
them.
the boy in the green shorts walk out like twice, but didn't see a child.
And none of them said.
None of them said anything to us. They kind of just were walking in and out a couple times. Like, I saw them standing next to the car, and I'm thinking, it looked from where I was, it looked like the window was down. They were just chit-chatting with whoever was in the vehicle. So, like, I'm thinking nothing of it because that happens all the time. So,
What was the time frame there?
that would have been about 30 minutes ago that I saw the boy walking in and out.
When was the last time you seen the child? Or she walked out with the child?
Going to guess 20, 30 minutes. I don't know.
So probably what she said, about 30-minute time lapse. The baby was already hot to the touch. So she had been in there for.
A baby inside the movie theater, and she sent the brother out here back and forth to go check on him. Oh,
That's what it's. That's what. I'm sorry. Hey. So. Sorry. Let me walk away real quick. So. Basically, this lady, she's in there watching. What I'm gathering is she's in there watching the movie, and I'm thinking that maybe the baby was showing out during the movie. So, and it's a little baby. She's about to turn 1. So she brings the baby out here to the car, and puts the baby in the car unintentionally. I think unintentionally locks the baby in the car, but a 30-minute time lapse goes by where she is trying to coach the 1-year-old to unlock the door, which is not going to happen because she's 1. And from what the theater is saying, she had come back into the theater twice after the baby was already locked in the car. Did not appear to be under any type of distress, and never once asked him to summon for help for the baby that was in the car. And the baby was obviously in distress. The baby was obviously in distress. Yeah, she was sweaty. She was beet red. She was. Oh no, she's going to jail. Right, at like 100% going to jail.
Okay. Did she come in and say anything to you, or? Okay. Nothing at all.
No, she
Okay.
and then walked back into the theater, or down the hallway at least, and then she walked back out.
Yeah, she's crying in the theater, so she brought the kid outside to go to the truck, and then from what she states is that she was outside and the door closed. Yeah.
I don't know, because she walked out with the baby and then she walked back in and I didn't see or
Okay.
hear the baby.
Oh, excuse me. Did she go back into the theater?
I don't know where she went after that. I mean, I know she went down the hallway.
Okay, so she completely passed all the way through, all the way down the hall?
Yeah.
Okay. Did she seem like she was in a hurry, or no?
Not really. Just kind of walked back there. She looked kind of like her face looked like she was kind of just done.
Yeah.
And exhausted. So I don't know.
Okay. And she never said anything to you, or did she ever at any point come up and try to get you guys to call us, or no? Okay.
So after you seen her walk back in, did you see her again after that, or the kids that were with her?
I didn't know that they were with her, but I did see a couple that looked like they're teenagers, maybe, like kind of run after.
Okay.
I don't know if they were with her or not.
Yeah. About how long between when she went back there and when they all came running out?
Maybe like 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay. Based off of this, if you could just kind of give me another explanation of what you seen, what you saw.
Yeah, that's just basically about it. She walked in out here she was started over there,
Okay.
walked out here. Baby was like messing around with the toys and stuff.
Okay.
I noticed she went back. She went outside with the baby. She came back in and out, like I think once or twice.
Okay.
No baby with her the first time.
Okay.
I didn't know where the baby was at this point, so I don't really know. I didn't know if she went to go watch her movie again. Mm-hmm. And that's kind of all I picked up. She seemed incredibly neutral, so I didn't really think anything was up or anything.
Okay. And if you had to estimate about the same, like the time frame.
Again, about 30, 40 minutes ago kind of deal.
Okay.
Officers contacted the child's father to meet the toddler at the hospital. According to police, he told them the mother had a history of struggling with patience, becoming overwhelmed when the child cried, and making poor judgment under stress. And I believe no one wants that to happen. And just look at how a mother, upon hearing the story, was immediately moved. Her reaction clearly shows the seriousness of the situation.
It's horrible. Absolutely horrible. Who does something like that?
The segment concludes by stating the toddler was stable and doing okay. Tapora Marics was taken to jail and charged with child lack of proper care. Online records referenced in the narration indicate she pleaded not guilty and no trial date had been set at the time of reporting. In the end, the child survives, but the true crime leaves behind questions that don't disappear with stable vitals, right? Cases like this force parents to realize that heat, time, and lack of proper care don't forgive intentions. If you are concerned about the safety of a child, call the Child Help Hotline, open 24/7 for you all. Subscribe to Liu for daily true crime cases rooted in evidence, not excuses. See you on Lead Crime Case tomorrow. As this episode concludes, keep in mind that this case remains ongoing. The information presented reflects what is known at the time of reporting. Our intent is to provide context and understanding, not speculation or emotional dramatization.